Atlanta track is similar to Texas, and the big debacle there were the tires. Has the tire issue been resolved?
This tire is way, way better than what we had at Atlanta. The cars drive a lot better than what they did at Atlanta. So Atlanta was a situation where Goodyear, in their defense, we've gone to Atlanta and blown tires for forever, and they said, we're just not doing that this time. We're going to go there, and we're going to build a tire that's tough as rocks. It's not going to blow out. I don't think they thought it was going to drive as bad as it did, but we did not blow tires. That was a step forward. Now we got to find a way to take what we did there and make it drive better and not blow tires driving better. So it was not what we need for sure. There's no question that this tire is a lot better than what we had there. And this place is hard on tires too. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, but we don't have anything. There's no issue like we had at Atlanta.
Jeff, you've been known to take a leadership role in a lot of things, and one of those things is safety. And after seeing that wreck yesterday, Michael McDowell in qualifying, one of the most spectacular wrecks I've ever seen, I think, everything seemed to work. How do you sit with that, and where do you think we need to go forward?
Well, I think that everything did work. If you look at the soft wall, if you look at everything from the time that car hit the wall to the time he got out of the car, all that, well, actually till the time that qualifying started again, all that went as well as we could expect. The soft wall did its job. The softer wall did its job.
Safer barrier?
Yeah, it still hurts.
Not quite Charmin.
No, excuse me. The safer barrier did a great job. The car did a great job. The head supports, the Hans, the leg rails, the car itself, all that was great. The rescue personnel was there immediately. Got the any chance of fire, boom, they were there to make sure it wasn't going to happen. All that went down. They fixed the wall, and we went back qualifying.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a remarkable day. A remarkable incident. If you think about it, from start a wreck to restart a qualifying, they have a plan. If the wall gets wrecked, they can act on it. That's really important. You can't have that wreck happens in a race. You can't call the race is called off because the wall's bent. We got to be able to fix it, and so they proved they could do that. Really good. Now, pat ourselves on the back. Enough is enough. Now we got to keep working. We cannot look at that and say, see how smart we are, see how good we are, because I'm telling you, it'll bite you. Mm-hmm. And we've got to continue trying to improve it. The reason that we're here today is because we made a commitment to improve it, and we've done that. But we have to stay committed to keeping it improved. We have to stay committed to making it better. Anytime you have access to technology, anytime you have access to engineering, anytime you have a desire, you can make it better. And we have to continue to try to do that. Because in that incident, in that impact, everything worked well. But you're not always going to impact like that. The way he hit the wall was, he hit it head on, but it's not like he drove from the infield straight up the bank and hit the track.
Yeah.
Hit the wall. He was going down, he's going down the racetrack, moving as the front end hit the wall. So in that impact, in the way that car hit, it worked very well. We have to make sure that it can work in every angle, every type of incident. So that's what you have to be careful of, is saying, wow, look how great that was. But there's something lurking in the shadows that isn't as good.
Yeah.
Then, Jeff Burton, how do you as a driver keep NASCAR's feet to the fire to continue to improve the safety issues?
Well, I think this is my opinion. I said this 8 years ago. I think it's a community issue. I don't put it on NASCAR. I don't believe the NASCAR should be in this by themselves. I think we as a community need to be pushing it. They're in the position to be able to make things happen because they have. Basically, they have control over us. They can make rules. They can tell the racetracks what they have to do. So they're in a better position to move the ball. But it takes all of us to move the ball correctly. Where we have gotten today is through the initiative of NASCAR working with outside groups, working with race teams to keep the ball moving. And we have to continue that. We have to continue that commitment. We have to, and honestly, it's not very hard. It's not. You don't have to. There's so much. It's such a different environment than it was 7 years ago. I mean, today, they want to talk about it. They don't mind if you talk about it in the public. Excuse me. my son's got me sick.
Oh.
I'm gonna beat him up when I get back to the motorhome. But
I'm telling you, if Mike Helton never steps down, Jeff Burton needs to be president of NASCAR.
No.
I don't want to get into it, but
they work too hard.
You got that future in politics.
We've already
But
talked
he's
about that.
always
Yeah.
got
They
good.
work too hard.
You've always got good answers. You've got solutions on the top of your head.
You make
always,
sense.
You make sense, exactly.
I
You're very good at speaking about stuff like this.
I like our sport. I love our sport actually, and the people in it, and we need to keep moving the ball. It needs to be better for the next generation coming in than it is for the generation leaving, and I think we can do that if we do it collectively.
Well, Jeff Burton, second-place finisher in today's O'Reilly 300. We would have loved to seen you in victory lane. Doesn't matter who would have won money on that deal. But in all
Now,
Would you
seriousness,
split
now
it with
you
me?
say that.
what's
Yeah,
that?
Would you
now
have
he
split
says
it with me?
I would have split it with you. Would you have split yours with me?
Nope.
See, I even threw that out. I was going to say, tomorrow.
You're lying is what you're doing.
He's got to split
It's
his own
on
with
radio.
Richard.
Hey, wait
man.
a
What are you
second.
talking
Because
about?
rarely do I hear, "Hey man, you won me money in the pool." I always hear, "You lost me money in the pool."
Oh,
So
that's so true.
I would have split $100 with you. I would have done that. I mean, it would have been easier for me to do that than it would be for you to split, the extra 20 or 30 grand you would have made today for winning. But anyhow, Jeff, thanks for stopping by.
Wait, we have
Thank
to
you,
say
guys.
one thing, though, before
Okay.
you get out of here. We are very proud. Your sponsors will love this, that we are staying at a Holiday Inn Express tonight.
Well, good.
Just
good.
outside of Denton.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
good. You'll be smarter in the morning, right?
Oh, yeah. We're going to come be your engineer tomorrow.
There you go. Say the Holiday Inn
We'll fix
Does
Express.
that mean we'll bet on you tomorrow, too, for Smarter?
You're going to have to make that call yourself.
After we sleep and have a good night's rest at a Holiday Inn.
Actually, if you're smarter, you probably will keep your money in your wallet and not even risk it. So,
Nice.
Jeez.
There's 43 people out there, and 42 of them are pretty convinced that I'm not going to win.
and actually, you said it best. We talked to you back in Daytona about the.